welcome to another video. Today we are going to talk about infinitive of purpose. Well, infinitive of purpose, we used to talk about the purpose of doing something, why someone does something, or to know what is the object or goal of that action. As you can see here, we have an example of infinitive of purpose. This one is the infinitive of purpose. We use the to plus the verb in the base form, and this one is just the verb. Here we have an example, or well, a question that says, I study English, but why do you study English? So when you give a reason, that one is the infinitive of purpose. In this case, to watch movies or to get a good job. But we can also use so as to or also in order to. And those ones are also given purpose. Also, we can start the sentence with the purpose that we need to add a comma. As for example, in this case, to become a teacher, Fran study a lot. And also infinitive of purpose can be negative. For example, not to spread diseases, we should stay at home.
Now I'm going to talk about comparison with as. We use it to express similarities. We use as with an adjective to indicate how two things are equal or the same. Well, we use the adverb just for emphasis. For example, the new speakers are as good as the old ones. In the second example, the new Shine keyboard is just as popular as the one from Digitech. We also use the adverb almost in affirmative statements to indicate that two things are very similar but not exactly the same. For example, the C50 monitor is almost as large as the C30 monitor. My classmate will continue.
Okay, continue, but with the difference. To express difference, you not as to indicate how two things are different. One example, our new washing machine is not as noisy as the old one. Use not quite when the difference is very small. For example, the iPhone 13 is not quite as expensive as the iPhone 13X. And use not nearly to indicate that there is a big difference. For example, the Samsung Z Flip is not nearly as affordable as the Samsung S20. And finally, you can use a shortened statement with as when the meaning is clear. One example, the old monitor was great, but the new one is just as good. Thank you. My class may continue.
Well, to continue with the topic, there are other ways to express a purpose. Well, we have in order to. You can use in order to with a base form of a verb to express a purpose. The following three sentences have the same meaning. So we have those examples. I scroll down in order to read the text. The other one says, I scroll down because I wanted to read the text. And the other one says, I scroll down to read the text. As you can see here, they have the same meaning, and we have for. You can use for to express a purpose before a noun phrase or a gerund phrase. For example, she emailed me for some advice. They shopped online for electronic products. I use my smartphone for emailing clients. But be careful, please. Don't use for before an infinitive of purpose. Don't say, she emailed me for to ask a question. For is not necessary in this case. You just have to say to ask a question. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time. Bye bye.